And I'm live on Facebook, motherfucker. Facebook just confirmed. Not mine. I'm live. Last weekend, I went to Bay of Blood. I want to call it Blood on the Bay. There was a con on Virginia Beach called Blood on the Bay, I think it was. And I keep getting that fucked up. That's a much bigger con. It was. It's defunct now. I'm gonna try not to review Bay of Blood because I'm gonna do a written review on the app if it ever comes back up. Having technical difficulties today, as always. Working on it. I will rise again. Bigger, better, and stronger. Technical difficulties today, and Bay of Blood. I'm trying not to review it. I might go on the Slackjaw Punks podcast and review it on there, and I'm going to do a written review for the app. So it's hard for me to hold back my opinion, especially when I'm on here just fucking rambling nonsense for maybe an hour, conservatively. But I'm going to try. This is just about the shit I got. I don't know how I can do this without... I'm just going to talk, and what happens, happens. The vending room was tiny. I already said it on another live video. Tiny. There was 3 vendors that were good. One was a little dude who was just selling like his personal book collection for dirt fucking cheap. Out of print stuff. Sexy. I burped out the word sexy, that's right. Sexy books. And I got a bunch of them for relatively nothing, which was nice. I don't think the man knew what he had as far as price goes. Synapse Films was there. I don't know how or why. I do know how they got them there. But, I'm not going to say. Then maybe the fine folks at Synapse don't want me to telling. Good guys, Jerry and Don. Had dinner with them Friday night. I'm dropping names. It's okay, they do it. And then there was like another movie guy that had, and I would say equal parts new and used movies. With some dead format stuff, VHS. I believe the vendor was Game On Movie and Games from Largo, Florida. So that was it. A lot of arts and crafts. A lot of that. A lot of 2 like charity tables, and everyone was just sitting at their tables staring as you walked by. I would say some of those people didn't talk to anybody all weekend. There was only a handful of people there on top of the vending room being shit. So, I did what I could. I walked with $60, which is not what I do. And, it was only those 3 tables. So let's take a look. Let's see what I got. Let's start with books. I guess books would be the least exciting for most people. Not me. I love books. I just... Oh, can you smell that? Just fucking suck it in. Is there anything better than the smell of an old book? I don't think so. It's better than pussy. No, it isn't. I just made that up. Let's see what I got. I love movie adaptation paperbacks. You may know that. And I got this one. When Worlds Collide. She's a beaut, Clark. $2. It's a good movie. I believe it's an Oscar-winning movie. Oscar-winning sci-fi movie. Might be the only one. No, there's others. I talk out my ass when I'm on here. This, first of all, oh, it smells extra sexy. Get in there. Get in there deep. This, when he said it was $2, I fucking squirted a rope in my pants. People into porn know what that means. $2. My God. My God. The Pit and the Pendulum. Fucking Vincent Price on the cover. I mean, you could just frame this fucking cover. It is so fucking sexy. From the front to the back. There he is in full fucking crazy fucking psycho pendulum garb. I mean, $2. I haven't looked this up yet, but it's gotta be worth more than that. This was $3. And this is one of those old paperbacks from like the 70s that I used to read in the library when I was a child, and they warped my little mind into what this package you see today. I remember this as a child. Karloff and Company, the horror film, illustrated history of the movies. $3. Free. I mean, I collect these old reference books too. This one came with a free Garbage Pail Kid sticker right there inside of it. Hold it up to a mirror. I can't help it. It's the failing of fucking Facebook and technology, not me. Everything's fucking reversed. Deal with it. I know for a fact this is out of print and goes for significant monies. The Peter Cushing biography. Is it an autobiography? I think it's just a biography. With foreword from Veronica Carlson, who I have an autograph of and met. Lovely, lovely lady. I'm going to read the shit out of that. To keep with the theme, Hammer Films. This is a thick bastard. Look at it. Super sexy and thick. He wanted like 15, I think, for the Peter Cushing biography and the Hammer book. And I got those and the two movie adaptation paperbacks for $24. So, good deal. Good deal. It really doesn't take much to make me happy at a horror con. It really doesn't. I'm just so happy to not be here most of the time. And with even just a handful of people who are into the same shit that I'm into, I know you know the feeling. And like, I'll just hang out with the vendors. I hung out at the Synapse table all weekend and talked to those guys. Like I said, we had dinner with them and just hung out, and that and a bottle of bourbon. I'm good. Just a couple, like I said, 3 vendors. That's all I need. That's all I need. I'm gonna keep this all separate. Where are we going next? You know what? There was 4 vendors. There was another guy selling shit that he just had a box of his fucking movies he wanted to get rid of. I don't know, like some of them were new, some of them were screeners. 5 for $20, $4 a piece if you get 5. And it took me a long time to get to the 5, but I did eventually make it. And you know, there's some things I got that maybe I didn't want. This was not one of those. This movie is fucking good. The Occupants. I recommend it. And don't shut it off until the end, because it'll knock you on your ass. And give it credit. It's not the best produced fucking film in the world. It's got some issues, but they did a great job with the twist. I shall say the twist. I guess I'll save the 2 movies that I didn't really want on the floor. I'll just drop them on the floor, and that's where they'll be. This is a whole filler. I enjoyed The Conjuring. I enjoyed the first 2. I enjoyed Annabelle. Anything that James Wan fucking touches scares me until I pee my pants a little. Paranormal stuff freaks me the fuck out. And quite frankly, in Annabelle, I enjoyed watching the like young Ken and Barbie couple just get tormented because like they were too pretty and too perfect, and I'm sick like that. Probably not the only one. This was the other thing I saw. I don't own this. Intruder. Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell in this film. Unrated director's cut. I've always wanted to see it. I've heard it's just terrible. But now I'm gonna get to. I'm sorry about that. That was gross. I gotta get these movies I dumped on the floor. I'm back. These 2 movies I not so much wanted them to buy. Is the English language I'm using right there. And I'll start with best to worst. The 4K restoration of Texas Chainsaw Massacre on DVD. I don't even know why you would put that on DVD. I might resell it. By the way, I would be remiss if not saying that all of these movies, except for Intruder, are like still shrink wrapped and new. So $4 a piece for those. That's fucking thrift store prices if you're lucky. Thrift stores have a tendency to jack up the fucking price if they're still sealed. So it's a good deal. The guy was a filmmaker. He was selling his own god awful movies on VHS and whatnot. I've seen one of them once and I was not happy with it. Didn't want that in my life. So I'm not gonna watch any of his other movies. But he was selling shit for 5 for $20. So yeah, I got this. I might sell it. Like, it's brand new. And this least, I just was scraping a movie Slender. Never seen it. I have nothing. I have nothing that would indicate that would tell me that it's an awful movie. And I would feel bad about just selling it without opening it and watching it. So I'm gonna have to watch it. And in reality, I'll probably keep all of those. 4K restoration of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I fucking was fighting tooth and nail. I'm not into that, man. I'm just not into that shit. Like, the guys at Synapse told me that the new Phantasm 4K restoration, they're doing like a George Lucas on it. They're like erasing fucking wires from the film, and they added, like, apparently there's a scene that's got rain noises, but there's no physical rain. They added digital rain to it. And I think Jar Jar Binks might be in it too. I don't want to see that. I would rather see The Wire on VHS than that. And so now, like, they told me that, and it hadn't occurred to me that people might be Lucasing all their fucking movies for these restorations. So now I question all of them. Are they all fucking doing that? Are they all just, like, cutting out parts that they don't want and adding shit that they fucking want? Like, we have the technology to fucking do this now, so I don't want that. I want the originals. The originals were fucking fine. These movies I got at I think it was Game On Movies. And movies, Game On Movies and Games, and it's 7500 Almerton Road in Largo, Florida. They're not a sponsor of mine. I just couldn't remember their name. I believe they were there. Had a big booth of like VHS and stuff. They have like video games and movies and whatnot. So I bought some stuff from them. I think that's the name of the business. This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Pieces of Talent. Kind of hard to get. No distribution deal. The guy just made it, did the con circuit, distributes all the movies himself. And he'll like release some, and then they'll go out of print. And then you can't get them forever. The price will go through the roof on eBay. Then he'll fucking release some more. They did variants of this Blu-ray, this being the lamest one, but it was right there and I didn't own one. I would like to get the other 2 or 3. I'm not sure how many other ones there are. Really cool covers. And that came with, bear with me while I roll. That came with this. It's a David Long mask. His eyes pop out. I'm not going to do that. But I would like him just to do the rest of this. That would be cool. He co-wrote the movie, or wrote it completely, I forget. One of the two. Check it out. Piecesoftalent.com. I can't recommend that movie enough. I haven't met anybody that said it sucked. One of my friends was on the fence about it. He was like, "Man, it's all right." It's different, man. It's different. I think it's almost the perfect fucking horror movie, but this starts a new collection for me. I made the decision that I was going to start collecting these HD DVDs. Just all the horror ones that they released. This is one of many. I don't even have an HD DVD player, but I'm going to start collecting these. And this was $1. at that video place. So, um, yeah, a new addiction. There it is. Now on to Synapse. I dropped like $100. I dropped $100 at Synapse, and that's discounted. It should have been like $130 or something. But because those guys are my peeps, they hooked me up. My buddy Jerry at Synapse insisted that I see these movies, so much so that he gave me a tremendous discount. He just wanted me to see him. Synapse every once in a while will distribute an indie film, and this is 2 of them. I've never seen either, but they both Don and Jerry said that they're just the bee's knees, that they love them. They would marry these movies if they could. Asylum. Supposed to be batshit crazy, great twist. This is a DVD copy of it. I don't think it's out on anything else. And Night Train is supposed to be just beautifully shot, black and white, film noir. Butchered that. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They were like, Jerry was like, you gotta fucking see these movies. I own one of these on VHS and have not watched it yet. This is a UK anthology series, only 5 episodes, 5-hour-long episodes. I believe it's from the mid-90s, I want to say. Let me get my bifocals into fucking effect. Isn't that sad? 1995. Mid-90s. Yeah. That's how good I am. Mid-90s. So yeah, this is all of this shit, all of the episodes. And I don't think there's any special features. They screwed me on the special features. I was told there's slow burn, which is, I'm all slow burn. I'm on fire now. I've been on fire for years and just slowly burning. The slowest human combustion, spontaneous human combustion ever is happening right now in my pants. This is nice. The Dorm That Dripped Blood on Blu-ray. The guys at Synapse do just a fucking amazing job with these restorations on Blu-ray. And they don't edit out shit. I know that for sure. So if you're worried now, what I told you previously, buy Synapse with no fears, because they are against Jar Jar Binks, digitally adding Jar Jar Binks to every movie. We don't want that. This is, I mean, old slasher was like fucking out of print forever. I think they released it on DVD first. Now it's on Blu-ray. It's cool. It's a cool old slasher. Just for the fucking witch mask in it alone. Creepiest fucking scene. I'm gonna throw in what my buddy Dimitri, this is like by far the most exciting shit I got. I don't even have all of it here, but my buddy Dimitri went to Germany on a student trip where he learned nothing and drank German Weiss beers and banged chicks the whole time. But I sent him with a list of stuff. I said, you have to go to a German video store of some sort and get me things. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the 2 things that I really wanted, but he just stood there and was like, in the video store, voxing me. If you don't know what Voxer is, it's like a walkie-talkie app. telling me all the shit that they had. And I was just like, yeah, get that. Yep, get that. So it turned out really fucking fine. And he brought me paprika Pringles. I'm a Pringles connoisseur. I love the weird flavors. Apparently in Germany, paprika is a very popular flavor for their potato chips. And he said they're delicious. So he brought me back one. And this shit. Look at this. Oh, yeah. This is a German copy of Motel Hell on DVD with the sexy European rating system stamp. I mean, I just want that stamp. Something about that just arouses me to, like, just the most throbbing boner ever. I love that. I love those stamps. I haven't opened these yet. I will, but I am resisting it. Because there's no going back, but I have to. I have to see what's inside. One of my favorite movies of all time. German alternate cover of From Beyond. Oh my god. Look at it. It's a fucking slipcase cover too. Oh my god. Stuart Gordon and fucking Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, just all in there. Warped my young teenage mind. So, German copy of that. I have a Japanese copy of it. I have it on Laserdisc, VHS. It goes on. This, one of my favorite modern movies to come out in a long time. This is a fucking German media book of Stakeland. Look at the sexiness. Except for in Germany, they call it Vampire Nation. Probably hold this up to a mirror. Just hold that to a mirror, and it'll say partially Vampire Nation. Limited media book. Smells like German pussy. He must have had his fingers on this. Look at that shit. I gotta open it. I gotta open it. And see what's inside. And that's it. That's it! For all the stuff that I got. It's a short video. I don't think there's going to be it. There's not any cons that we're going to be doing until HorrorHound Cincinnati again. I already got the hotel reserved. Shit goes fast. That thing's fucking off the chain, fucking off the hook craziness. And people book that, like as soon as they announce the dates, people book like the closest, best hotels. You don't want to stay in the host hotel. They gave us a gift bag with a fucking washcloth in it. Yeah. That you don't want to stay there. I don't know, it's like owned by fucking Muslim oil tycoons or something. It's all fucked up. So, there's other hotels real close that are much nicer and cheaper. I already booked that. So that's going to be next. We're doing a film festival in Orlando, Freak Show Film Festival. I'll be sitting watching fucking indie horror movies for 3 days until my hemorrhoids explode. So I'm looking forward to that. That's just coming up like the 20th something of this month. But I'll film it, but I'm not going to buy anything. I still have bought tons of VHS, thrift store finds that I need to put on here. Things are getting back to normal from the move, so this should be coming up. Cat died. Moved. Cat died. Life. All that. Somebody's popping in and out. Do you have a bad connection? Let's talk about it. How's life? I see you there, popping in and out of the room. I can wait. This video is probably under an hour, so... Go to my YouTube channel. I posted some coverage of this Bay of Blood con, the Mario Bava con, as I call it. It's Dimitri! Dimitri, you miss me showing all my German... Oh, he's gone. Man, your connection sucks. You miss me showing all my German stuff. This is the Dimitri. This is the keeper of the Paprika Pringles. There he is. Alright, buddy. I just showed all the German shit you got me. Except for the Paprika Pringles. I'm gonna tear into those when you get up here. I gotta go. I gotta go eat a low-carb dinner. Fuck it. Tomorrow, egg sandwich at my favorite place, Locks. Dimitri knows what I'm talking about. Your stream is fine, actually. Haven't been in and out at all. Huh. That's weird. Like it shows like a little right up here. Oh, see, it just popped out. It says like how many people are in the room. Right there. And it keeps going in and out. Alright, buddy. Why don't you drive up and watch some movies with me tonight? And we can go to Locks tomorrow. Just kidding. I mean, you could, but I know you can't. Alright, buddy. I'll talk to everybody later. I don't even know what I'm doing on here anymore. Watch the replay, Dimitri. I called you a cunt.